everyone, it's Amy, owner and curator of YosoBoho. Welcome back to my channel and to another Tuesday night tabletop thrift haul. So funny, as I was saying that little intro, I saw a little squirrel running back here. I'm kind of set up in a new place in the house. I thought I would give you guys a little bit of a different view. And if you hear that clicking, that's just my dog. He's mad because he can't get over here as easily as he can bug me on that side. Can you hear him? All right, I gotta figure out a way to let him over here. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody's happy now. You can't see him, but he's right here. So we won't have to hear him whine for the next 15 minutes or so. Oh my gosh, after we had the squirrel take its journey through the yard and my dog finally get happy, we had the garbage truck take its journey down the street. Oh, hopefully things are settled down now and we can get to this haul. Okay, so today's haul, we have two places that I'm going to show you some things from. One is the Shops by the Lake, which is where we have a couple of booths. We have booth 54 and booth 108. If you're anywhere in the Northeast Ohio area, it's a great place to shop. There are like 150 shops in this place. And what's really cool is when you're a shop owner, you work at least a day a month, depending on how many booths you have. So I work a day a month and then 2 days every other month because we have two booths and we split the duties. So I shop when I'm working, which is really cool because you have time to be there all day and you can really kind of check out and find deals. I would say I always at least get one thing when I'm there. So this month, last month, I worked on a Thursday and then I worked again on a Saturday, and I will show you the thing I got on Thursday, thing I got on Saturday, and then when I drove home on that Saturday, I stopped at my little favorite Goodwill in Mayfield Heights, and man, did I find pottery. Now, I might have a little bit of tunnel vision right now for the pottery, and that's okay. I found some really great things. All right, so let's just jump into it with this large piece that I got on that Thursday when I was working at the Shops by the Lake. It had the cheapest price tag on it of $1.80, and I did not understand why. I can see here in the handle where some of the glaze did not adhere, but that's okay. That's a manufacturer, maker, issue. That's not anything that's damaged about the pot. However, when I got it home, I did manage to see a crack here. It's very well repaired, but it's there and here. So somebody had bumped the handle off and reattached it. And that's okay because this is going into my private collection. Now, if you've been around a little bit, you are hearing me talk about pottery and how I want to do a pottery backdrop in my office so that I can shoot some of these videos and you can look at all my pretty things. And I'm really gravitating towards those pieces that have natural colors. So sky and water and earth, and you'll see as I start to show you some of the stuff even today where my eye is going. And this piece definitely fits that natural look. It has this beautiful kind of greeny blue stoneware textured look to the bottom. And then this drip glaze here in this gorgeous kind of light blue. Reminds me of the sky. It's absolutely stunning. I love the height. It's going to give me a little bit of hierarchy on the shelves when I have big things, tall things, short things, small things. So this is a great find for $1.80. And I don't mind the little bit of damage because it's just going to stay with me and look really pretty on a shelf. The other thing that I found at the Shops by the Lake is this little piece of Fitz and Floyd. Now, I don't have a taper candle here, but it is a candle holder. And just imagine when you put the candle in his head, he becomes a unicorn, the candle becoming the actual horn. He's very cool. I'll show you his little sticker. Keep an eye out for these Fitz and Floyd pieces. That FF is usually indicative of something that's a little bit older. And this guy is valuable. So I paid, I think, $7 for him. And I'm seeing, I'll show you, of course, what I'm seeing as far as comps. But I think I'm going to be in the $40 to $50 range with him. Just him on his own. And that's pretty great. All right, so let's get to the Goodwill haul. It started with this little piece of pottery that I absolutely adore. It's just this little kind of creamer or pitcher in this gorgeous, reminds me of like Van Gogh's Starry Night. Look at the blue on that with the little bit of color in there. Just fantastic. I paid $2.29. I'm not seeing a very clear indication of a signature. I don't think that these marks are here, but that's okay. It's just super cool, fits my aesthetic, and wait till you see how it looks with some of the other pieces. So the next thing I found was this little Kaplan piece. It is stamped Kaplan right here. And it definitely has a cool vintage, almost 70s vibe to it. Love the stoneware look and all those little speckles. Now this piece is not going to go into my collection. This piece will probably go on one of the shelves over at the booth. I paid $1.09 for it, so I will be happy for somebody to find it for, you know, maybe $6 or $8 over at one of our booths. It's very sweet. Next, I found this really beautiful, I want to say it's a vase. It's glazed on the inside, so it could definitely be used as a vase. It is also not signed. It's beautifully constructed, and I love the color on this, kind of this orangey, rusty earth tone with this textured raised kind of slip glaze over top. And look at how great these colors look together. See where I'm going with this? Kind of the earthy tones. Now this one was $3.09. And this one is going into my collection. Just got such a great look to it. This piece is a piece made by a pottery company called Salt OV, Thee, Earth. And how great is this? It looks like it might be a utensil kind of jar, but look at the graphics on this with that little fish. Isn't that beautiful? Now this one is artist signed. It's signed by Jax, J-A-X. It's marked 2000. So 21 years old. Beautiful condition. Looks new, right? I may try and list this just because it does have that cool kind of fisherman's look to it. But I am seeing some other Salt O' the Earth pottery on eBay, and I'm not seeing a lot of sold. So I'm not quite sure if there's a market out there for this. I think it's one of those pieces that you have to see. And maybe I can use some keywords that will get it views on eBay. It does have a very cool look, so I think it needs to be seen. Speaking of cool looks, this is a bolo, something for you to keep an eye out for. In this same Goodwill, about 4 months ago maybe, I found a plate and a bowl made by this company. The company is called Monroe Saltworks. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick up the stamp. It is stamped. Yeah, you can see it right there. I sold that plate and that bowl for like $40 to $50, and this mug is worth about the same, somewhere in that 40 range. So keep a lookout for those. I love the way these look with these really cool kind of speckled earthy colors, and this blue rim is wonderful. Next, I found a pottery plate made by a company called Bucket Pottery. Now this one you can see is also artist signed. It has a really cool earthy look to it. Love this green and blue around the outside. Now I haven't decided yet if I am going to stand this up and include it in my pottery collection, or if I'm going to sell it on eBay as just a one-off plate. I do see some other mud bucket stuff on eBay. I think 2 bowls are currently listed, but they're not listed very high, so I'm not quite sure if it's worth listing on eBay, but it might really make a nice backdrop to, you know, a pot kind of here in front of it. So that may be where it ends up. I think it's gonna take me really laying out my shelves. I'm thinking I might have to clear them out and design them before I determine the fate of this guy. So we'll see. But he is very cool. And I paid $1.09 for him, so I could not pass him up. My favorite piece that I got was this cool, kind of wonky pottery box. Look at this. It's heavy. I'm gonna hold it with my elbow on the table. It's quite weighty. It's very thick. It has this super fun lid here with this little knob. It's so cute. Look at the inside. Isn't that great? I paid $4.09 for this. I'm not quite sure that I've got this on right. Has to go, that looks right. Has to go the right way. I love how the glaze stops and you have this kind of raw edge here. Just very cool. Love this textured outside. Now it is signed, just has a big FP. Have not learned anything about this. I don't know that this is a professional piece. It might be a student piece, but I just think it is wonky and whimsical. And if y'all know me, you know I love wonky and whimsical. So this will go on the shelf because it does fit my natural kind of aesthetic. So this is a cool piece and I was super happy to find it. I also found 2 Bennington pottery mugs. I love Bennington pottery. I have a green batter bowl made by Bennington that I bought from my aunt and I love it. There's something about Bennington pottery glazes. They're not like super shiny. They have a little bit of a gloss, but it's mostly like a matte finish. And the glazes are just so pretty. This one is like a taupey kind of earthy, but you can see it has like other kind of variations in it. These are supposed to have saucers that doubled maybe as lids. This is the bigger soup cup size, and this is called a trigger handle. So if you find these, that's what the keywords will be. If you look up trigger handle mug, they're so sweet. Now I will show you a picture of them with the saucers underneath them. They may have been there at the Goodwill. I would not have known to look for them, and they probably would not have been with the mugs. They probably would have been somewhere else. But this is about 3 to 4 weeks ago, so I doubt at this time I would be able to find those little pieces. They probably didn't make it, but that's okay. These also sell without those saucers, and I will share with you what I plan to list them for. They're super cool. All right, the last thing that I found in that Mayfield Goodwill were 2 bags that look like this. Now, they did not have these exact pieces in each bag. I've kind of shuffled them around. I don't remember which was in which bag, but what I could see through the plastic were some of these Nativity figures. And these are Nativity figures that you should look out for. They are made in Italy by a company called Fontanini. They are like a resin or plastic, but there are a ton of these figures. There's like the nativity scene, the main pieces, and then there's like a whole village that you can get. If you have the whole set, they're very valuable, but people are always looking to add pieces, especially if something maybe got broken or misplaced. They're, you know, building sets, so keep an eye out for them. This is Joseph. He has his markings right here. They're a little harder to read than some of the other pieces, so let me show you another piece. This is like a little flautist playing his little, I guess that's a flute, or what is that called? His markings are pretty clear. This was made in 1987. You'll see the Italy on here. So I got him. I got this funky, he almost looks like a bartender, but I'm pretty sure he's called something else. And I'm just noticing, it looks like he ripped his pants in the back. Poor guy. Oh, he's funny looking, right? So there were 4 pieces. I want to say the other one was a Mary. Where is she? Mary, where are you? Oh, here she is. So I'm probably going to post Mary and Joseph together on eBay, and then the other two pieces either together or separately. But they should sell, especially now. This time of year is a good time to have them if somebody is building a set. Those were the main reasons that I pulled those bags open, because I could see those in there and I know that they have some value. The bags themselves were like $3.39 a bag. And then what's also in there is just a large collection of random things, including this little guy here who has a sticker on him that says Kurtz Adler. I have not looked him up yet, but he's very cute. And there's some other cool kind of ornaments, skinny Santa ornaments. Most of them are resin, not worth a lot. Here's a skinny angel. Another skinny angel in red. And then quite a few of these little Santas. These are made of some sort of plastic, but they're cute. Definitely got some age to them. Here's another one. This one just looks like a little figurine. He's cute. This is another little figurine. He's also pretty cute. There's some ceramic ones here. Just little made in China Santa Clauses. And then an angel. Little figurine angel. So definitely worth the almost $7 I paid for both bags. I might lot them up and resell them at the shop, but it was definitely worth getting those bags just to grab those little Fontanini nativity pieces. Those are something that you should keep an eye out for, especially if you can find them in a big grouping. They come in different sizes too. I noticed that when I was looking them up. But that's it. That's the whole haul. I think that I did pretty good, especially with my pottery stuff. Oh, here's the mailman. We're definitely going to hear the dog go crazy in about 5 seconds. Because he's upstairs and he's watching for that mailman. And as soon as he sees him pop through the yards, he has to tell him that he sees him. Oh, he saw him. Oh, he only gave him a couple of woofs. That was pretty good. All right, so that was the entire haul. I think I did pretty good. I love the couple of things that are gonna go to eBay. I think they're gonna make me some money. And I absolutely love the pottery that I found at that Goodwill, because I got a couple little pieces that are gonna go onto my shelves for my collection, and I'm excited about that. All right, everyone, if you're still here with me at this point, I appreciate you the most. If you are still here and you have not yet subscribed, why not? It's super easy. Make sure you're logged into your YouTube account and click that subscribe down there. Click the little bell next to it and select all, and then you'll know when I put up a new video, which happens at least 2 times a week. And while you're down there clicking around, click the like or the dislike. I don't really care. And then do me a favor and leave me a comment. Tell me if there was something that you loved that I found, or just say hello. And then the biggest thing you can do is share this video out, or share my channel out. Tell a friend that you found a new friend and that we love to treasure hunt and find thrift good stuff, and we go shopping and all the things. Tell them all the things and tell them to subscribe to the channel, because that is what is going to help me grow and grow this really great YosoBoho tribe that we're building. All right, everybody, that's enough. I will see you on Thursday. Love ya. Bye.